this. Look at that. It's a beauty in it. There you go, okay for me. Like I said, can't let people destroy your life and ruin your life. You've only got one chance at this. So don't let them destroy you and ruin your life and waste your time and energy. I tell you, you ain't gonna get it back. And I've wasted enough time with people over the years and I ain't doing it anymore. I just refuse to do it. Nice, look at that. Beautiful. That's what we'll see there. See that? Yes, we've got the iconic cellar in the background. See that? Yeah. Perfect shot. All they do is a couple on the beach now as well. Yes. There's not like a good sit down near the beach. Well, if you call that a slush puppy, I don't know what you call that. I don't know what you're calling that, a slush puppy or whatever it is. But I've got every single flavour. As you can see, every single flavour. And yeah, I like the little you get there. Yeah. Oh, and it's wind everywhere, look at that. Oh, see, that's the wind for you. Ah, well, enjoyed it when it lasted. But, so, if anybody has went on a vacation, holiday, or whatever, or where they went for Easter, tell me where it's at, and if they're somewhere now, make a comment or somewhere, or give me a message and a comment and tell me what you think of this nice warmish weather at the start of April, shall we say, and what oh God, look at this. Do you know what? It's I don't know what time it is, you know that. Would you believe it, people, right? What time do you reckon it is? Take a guess. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. 16 minutes past 5. And do you know what? It was like 20 minutes ago. I just did my training. Until the numpties rung me up. And I'm up, it's for the police station and tell me I've got to have a voluntary interview. And I asked her, where was this? What time was it? What time was it? They couldn't give me any information, but I made a deal with her to go in at 5 o'clock. I said, if I don't turn up, they could arrest me. But yeah, if it was that important, why not arrest me now? Why leave me run around for 5 days? I could leave the country, I could flee the country, I could go anywhere. I ain't running, and I ain't going nowhere. And the reason why I ain't going nowhere is because I've done nothing. This little bad boy here, I normally have a mic here. This is audio. And I have this bad boy. One of the best favourite phones I've had. Even though the phone I've got now, what I'm recording on, is more expensive than that. And I have got a Z Flip. Great phone. Because you can set it there whilst recording as well. So they're liars, because I record in every pub, every nightclub, every restaurant I go in. I've either got a recorder on, a video on, or something on. She even said on the phone, on the second call I made her, because she couldn't give me a clear answer. She wasn't going to give me a clear answer. We'll tell you in an interview. And then she tried to make it look like I was trying to argue with me. And then she said, I know you've got me on record. No, I said, no, I don't have you on record. She said, if I've got you on record, I'll tell you. But she tried to make it out it was my problems. I know exactly what they are. Anybody, it's like Tammy Joyce, just look at the video with Tammy Joyce on YouTube. And then you'll find out, you'll know. I've got one. I've actually did record and copy over on. I do apologise, I don't want to use the videos. But I had to get my point out. I do know everything about that. And I know what they're trying to do before they do it. I can even tell what they have in their eyes. Not the little MPDs, narcissists, and little parasites that they are. And little DIDs is a new word for it. I call them snakes because they are. They've got the little gremlins crawling, they've got the little beasties in the corner of their eyes. Yeah, horrible people. They're disgusting. Devil worshippers, devil workers, Satanism. Unfortunately, I ain't got time for people like that. Oh, I won't. Training, jogging, good weather, good company, good people, good town, good food, good company, and most of all, nice cup of tea. See, I didn't say I brewed that time, did I? But people out there, you're always going to have them, and they're always going to try everything. No, they can never get me, and they can never ever. No, see, when you leave them starving like that, you leave them in a vulnerable situation. They're about to have a collapse, so they've got to drag you down, you see, to prove they're right. But they're never right because they're false. The false reality, false world that they live in, fake world that they're living in. And to validate themselves, they've got to drag you down at some point. Just never listen to them. Never listen to them. In one ear, out the other. And they are just fake people. They're absolutely fake, false people, and you get a lot of it in this town. Rather than people is the same, mind you. This town is on a bigger scale, 20 times worse. And then two towns combined, and I know exactly what they do, I know every little move they make, and I know exactly what they're doing. It just doesn't work with me. They're just not clever enough. They're dumb. I see right through them. I beat the draft champion at school, mate. Not because I was a better player, I don't know. I just outfought. I thought what she was going to do, and it turned out to be right. See, like I turned that camera around, not even doing it, but even touching the screen. I had that slush puppy thing in one hand, and I was holding it there. So basically, I just think of something that happens, but not all the time. For I can't do it all the time. I'll do it certain times, certain things. But I'm working on it to get it better. I'm going to show someone. I'm going to show you some real magic in Blackpool. One of these nights, watch what I'm going to do. I'll stand in the square at 12 o'clock at night with the Blackpool towers off. And I'm going to make the light switch on, just to prove my point. And I'll even do it live. No gimmicks, watch. Because I know something from the other night, especially that little thing with the camera. But especially the other day, I said someone's going to come to me and give me a yellow rubber man or something yellow, and it happened. Someone come and give me a little yellow man, and it was insane. And what, I couldn't believe it. I don't get shocked. I don't get shocked. I don't get amazed. I don't get nothing. But that shocked me big time. But anyways, people, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful,